welcome to another video from OnlyFig. So, this one right here is going to be a very good one. So this is the Void Build-A-Figure. This is really exciting for me because this is actually the first Build-A-Figure that I've actually waited and built on camera for you guys. So, and he is actually one of my favorite Marvel villains of all time. He is way too powerful. Sentry is one of my favorite heroes, so the fact that he only exists because of Sentry is insane, and I also love Sentry, so yeah. I'm very excited to put this guy together. It took 7 figures to get to him, so yeah, let's put him together and see how you guys feel. Alright, and here he is out of the packaging. That's definitely a habit. Here he is all built up, so he might be my favorite Build-A-Figure of all time. This dude is huge, and he's got a lot of detail on him. The fact that we got a Build-A-Figure that's pretty much all translucent is amazing. He is very top heavy, as you can see, so that's something, but that's fine. So as you can see, he is really detailed. He's got all of these little markings, and he's got the tendrils and the spikes, and even like the little mouth has like different shades. This figure is insane, honestly. So yeah, alright, so we will get into the articulation first. The tendrils don't move at all, just so you know. The head does move up, and it will move down. The arms definitely get blocked by these, so they can't move all the way around, but they can move up really good. So he does have the upper bicep swivel. He does have double jointed arms. They are not pinless. He's got hands which go up and down and move side to side. He does have an ab crunch. It does work pretty well. I don't know if you guys can see that, but he does move forward. He doesn't move back because of the tendrils. He does not have a lower waist swivel. When it comes to the legs, these are dangerous. He can not kick out very high. He does have double jointed knees, and then he does have the ankle rotate and then the pivot as well. But yeah, he looks phenomenal. Oh my god, I cannot get over how good this guy looks. So, alright. Next we will look at the details on him. Let's see how close we can get. So even the teeth are all sculpted out. They look really nice. You can see down his throat. His eyes look amazing. His little like tendril pod on his head is all translucent. They look amazing. Same goes for his chest right there. He's got like spikes around him. This body mostly is reused from the Venom from the Knoll 2-pack. Obviously with some different stuff on there. But yeah, all in all, it does look really, really good. These back tendrils do have a lot of detail on them. They look like shells, and they've got like this goo or like smoke mist type stuff hanging off of all of it. This looks phenomenal. I'm using the white background so that you can see like how translucent this guy actually looks, because it does look amazing. This figure, like I said, is probably one of my favorites that I've ever gotten. So yeah, the Void backstory for who the hell is this guy, I'm not going to go too in depth with. If you want to know more, you can definitely go to my Sentry video, because he has the majority of it. But essentially he comes out of a hero who's named Sentry. He is the evil version of Sentry. When he comes out, pretty much all hell breaks loose. His powers are almost infinite. It takes the Avengers, like all of the Avengers and all of the X-Men and probably more just to stop him. Usually the only way to stop Void is to make Sentry come back to the light. So yeah, this guy is really awesome. We will do some size comparisons real quick, and then we will get on to the rating of the figure, and then I'll show you what you guys can expect within the next couple weeks of the channel. Alright, I'll see you soon. And here is the Void next to Sentry himself. Obviously they go toe and toe together. They are pretty much stuck in the same body. When one is present, the other one is not, other than the custom I showed you in Sentry's video where they are combined. So we will show you 3 more comparisons, 2 Build-A-Figures and 1 more Lord of Darkness, and then we will get on with the video. So, this is him next to Necron, the DC's Lord of Darkness. Necron is obviously a lot taller than him, but those characters are also 7-inch scale, so yeah. Looks really, really nice. Obviously they won't go together because they're from Marvel and DC separately, so the next 2 ones are Marvel Build-A-Figures, just to give you a good representation on how tall he is. Here he is next to the leader of the Dark Dimension, Dormammu. Dormammu is a little bit taller than him still, so Void is definitely more of a thick character than a tall one, but he still looks better than all these characters, so it doesn't even matter. Void does look amazing, guys. I cannot even stress this enough. He looks even better than he looks in the promo pictures, so yeah, I would definitely recommend building him. So we've got 1 more comparison to look at, and then we will get on. Alright, we finally found someone shorter. This is my favorite Marvel MCU villain, Ultron, which is a very hot take, I know. But yeah, this is Infinity Ultron. Definitely had to build him because I love Ultron, and just the idea of Ultron like winning and getting all the Infinity Gems. There is no better storyline that I want to see adapted into live action. So yeah, that is all the size comparisons. So like I said, Void is not among the tallest of figures. Like I said, he shares most body parts with like the Null Venom. So definitely take a look at your Venom, and he's pretty much the same height. His tendrils in the back go a little bit taller than him, but when it comes to like the head size, it's going to be about the Venom size. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so now we will review this guy. So articulation, I'll give him a 10 out of 10. Most of the poses you're going to put him in, you're not going to need his hands past the tendrils, so that doesn't bother me that much. His head has a lot of mobility, since it's on like a ball peg. Like, look at that. That's amazing. So, that's awesome. The joints are amazing. I wonder, he can probably get into one of my favorite poses, which, if you're a fan of Void, you will definitely recognize this one, because this was the first strip where he became pretty much a god. So yeah, he might actually sit like that on my shelf. Obviously he will have a stand so that he can fly like this, because he was hovering over the sun and he had his hand over it, and it just looked like the coolest thing ever, honestly. So having trouble getting that leg to stay up, but I will figure it out. So yeah, 10 out of 10 definitely. When it comes to like posing and replayability and having it in your shelf, definitely 10 out of 10 as well. He just looks so darn cool. He is honestly my favorite figure now. He is huge. The tendrils do not fall out, which is great. I don't know how well he'll be in a stand, just because he is really top heavy, so I'm afraid like I mostly use the DC McFarlane stands, and I'm afraid he might actually tip that one over, so I will have to figure that out. But yeah, really, really good figure, man. When it comes to the overall rating, if you should buy this and all that, he is a 11 out of 10 just for the sculpt and the look on his, like how he looks alone. Holy cow, guys. I cannot exaggerate enough how amazing this guy is. So definitely recommend getting yourself a Void Build-A-Figure, even if you just buy the Void straight out on eBay already built, because most of the characters in this set are pretty lackluster and I didn't like most of them. So other than like Vision and Power Princess, none of them really hit what I needed in a set. The Namor was pretty cool for my one and only Namor, so yeah. I appreciate you guys for watching, I always do. You guys mean the world to me. I know there's only like 12 of you at the moment as this video comes out, so very, very happy you guys are even like deciding to watch me. Like, just you guys scrolling down and seeing my video and being like, yeah, I'll watch this. It means the hell of a lot, like, world to me that you guys would even spend a little bit of your time watching this. So I hope to get to know some of you guys in the future. Definitely leave some comments down. I'll answer any comments you guys have. Any kind of tips or anything you have, I will listen to. Yeah, so I will tell you guys, shout out to Shartimus Prime for sure. He's actually the one YouTuber that I would actually watch more than anybody when it came to figure reviews. And I take a lot of my inspiration from him. So shout out to you, Shartimus. If you ever see this, you're the man. I might be your biggest fan, even though how much you've probably heard that by now. I love you, man. You're the reason I'm doing this, and for me, obviously. It is a dream for me to become a figure collector and a figure reviewer, so I hope I hit big. Even if I don't, I'll still be posting these videos for you guys, the guys who are watching. So yeah, I am buying some more figures soon, or not buying, I have more figures to open. So I do have a Madeline Pryor review that I have to tape. I have a DC Mafex Huntress I have to tape, a Marvel Studios Iron Man 2 MCU suit, the silver one, that I have to tape for you guys. And I think that might be it for now until I get some more. So stay tuned for those videos, guys. As always, stay frosty. I love you guys.